here it's 8. We'll check the roads right now. No problems on the major the highways in New Hampshire. Mainland is problems on the Mainland Expressway exits 11 to 13. There's slowdowns. In downtown Copenhagen, no problems report in and out of the region. We'll check out traffic updates at the bottom of the hour. And the forecast for today, temperatures will be in the mid-70s, cloudy with a chance of rain. Will be roughly 15 degrees above normal. Tomorrow, temperatures will cool down. The weekend will be a mixed bag. Next week will be, most of next week will be in the 70s. And again, we'll be about 10 to 15 degrees above normal. Believe it or not, we start in May with temperatures in the mid-60s for this time of year. And we'll check the stocks as well as markets will be opening soon. From the Weekly News Guide and the Weekly News. Alright, mini fake news guy. Yeah, here I thought I heard something that sounded like this, and I couldn't see. I think you were hiding something, MNG. Alright, good morning. It is Thursday morning, here, May 2nd, 2024, and as the mini fake news guy alluded to, we are well above normal, or will be going above normal um, later today. And yet, no one's gonna say that there's anything different. You know, it's not climate change. It's not. You know, it has nothing. You know, nothing to see here. Move along. It's just the Mother Nature on menopause or something stupid like that. All right, on today's show, we have a very light show because I had cuts and my phone got overloaded with storage, so I had to purge a lot of my stuff, and I thought I uploaded it to the server to only find out I don't think it did. But I can't remember where I pushed in on my file server, so we might not be able to get those clips for today, but we'll do it on the later edition. If you go to podcast.clickfo.me, we're going to experiment doing a morning zoo podcast. It's not the live streams, which means it could be heavily edited or something of that nature. So we're gonna do that. If you were looking for the purple pill, we might do some of that on the morning show here, our live stream, just because we hadn't gotten to that uh, just yet. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it from the iPad because I didn't charge the thing. I used it overnight and had a hard time going to sleep. But all right, let's see, what else do we have here on our show? Um, I guess we could do the purple pill at some point. Just embed this in our show here. Probably at 9:30 this morning. Maybe we'll just explore that. Um, how's your week, MNG? I was doing fine. I'm in this position in my life of what the hell should I do? Because no one will trust me in front of a camera telling you the news of the day. You know, the Copenhagen market sucks, and you know, Channel 6 is supposedly supposed to go bankrupt, but for whatever reason it hasn't declared bankrupt yet. And yeah, I don't know what to do. Mhm. Mhm. Um yeah, so that's been what you feeling this week. I had not gotten a lot of sleep this week. I've been sleep deprived. The warm front on it messed me up. We must have like nightingale birds or something like that where there's this high pitched noise, and I could not go to sleep Monday. I did not get any sleep, probably in maybe a half hour total. And then, Monday morning was it was weird because it was in the 70s Monday morning, but yet um the temperature, it was warmer, and like the heat was kind of stuck because we I think we didn't even have I think the overnight low is like in the 50s, or now I wouldn't even think that I probably was in the 60s. Um and so like the temperature like was like with the if you're in the direct sun, it was 111 degrees because our kitchen thermometer 111 was actually the temperature for the high if you're right direct in the sun. And also we have a new roof, so it's black and the heat bounced up. But yeah, 111 degrees in the direct sunlight. God, you could die in it. You could, even in this time of year. Unfortunately, the National Weather Service, I believe it's or NOAA, I think it's NOAA, not National Weather, because NOAA does the climate models. They're saying all over the United States is going to have a hotter than normal summer, and it's thanks to La Nina, which I thought, well, I don't even know. Like, I know last year we had a stronger El Nino going into the summer, which must mean rain. I forget, like El Nino, La Nina, when it's in the winter time, because that's where the name derives from. El Nino is Indian summer, or not exactly, but just the warmer than usual, warmer and drier. And I don't know if La Nina is like cooler in weather, but we're not even going to get that, or not even in the West Coast for that matter. It's going to be warm as hell out there. Um, and yeah, it's crazy, to say the least. Um, yeah, and of course, nothing this year, folks. Nothing this year, folks. Move along. That's their mentality um, amongst the people out there. What else do we have to talk about? Oh, Andrew Tate. Do we have that cut? Maybe at 9:30 we might have it. Andy Boy Tate was which we talk about on the Purple Pill only because we um what's I going here? He's kind of was very a loose cannon. Not to mention he was a loose cannon um um was it a couple weeks ago, when we was talking about Christianity, talk about the stoicism of him. If we can get that clip up for 9:30, that would be awesome. We may not be able to share you video, but at least get some audio of him. All right, we are going to take a break in a few minutes here. Here on the Weekly Zoo. You see why we need to bring back our other segments here, the bitch line, the all our other stuff to kind of make this show a little bit more entertaining. Not so dry, trying to fill up the wheel here, but we've been producing this morning and just try to get as much content as possible here. All right, we might end early today. As much as I've been trying to get into this rhythm here, it doesn't help when my mother's work schedule just kind of goes. It's very erratic of late. It's not her fault or anything like that. Let's um all right, we're gonna take a break. DM1 will patch us up at 9:35, so we'll be on with them for a half hour. I mean, we will get some more content to fill up. MNG will have a news update at 9:30. We'll do our B block momentarily as we just kind of get it into our groove here. We'll be back in a moment. This is the weekly Zoom. All right. Coming up next at 9:30, I discovered this interesting video from a Gen Xer because telling, basically convincing or I guess persuading people to think for themselves. And I think everything that's wrong with Gen X is actually critical thinking, which is it's kind of bullshit because they go they. Here's my thoughts of Gen Xers. I don't think highly of them, and my family, because my mother had me young, virtually most of my immediate family are Xers, cousins, my aunt, my mom, my aunt, and um, it's Uncle Scott. Oh, he's 6 feet, right? So most of them are Gen Xers. My extended family are Xers. Just a hyper individualistic mindset is, I think, the hyper cynicism, which really I think Gen Z is because they're just basically and just this anti-boomer. I'm not saying that the boomers are perfect, but I certainly not think I certainly don't think that I certainly don't think that that is the issues that we should blame the boomers for everything. It's I think that X is by coming it's just a really interesting, and also the hypocrisy of this guy. He's got a microphone with the XLR prong sticking out, so the microphone is even real. And yeah. So we'll have that at 9:30. In about 3 minutes, or maybe a little bit longer, because we have to do the news update and then patch him at DM1. So we'll do that at 9:30. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. And we'll be back momentarily. It's 27 minutes after the hour. We'll be back in just a few moments. Center. Here are the stories that are news this morning. The the deep south tornado alleys have gotten many tornadoes in the last several days. Oklahoma had a major tornado outbreak on Saturday, wiping out a part of a town that was unrecognized. The Bruins will be playing tonight for Game 6. They lost to Toronto 2-1 in overtime. They will be heading up to Toronto. And we'll check the roads here. This moment here is and we'll check the roads right now. No problems per operator through the expressway. And the forecast chance of rain will be roughly 15 degrees above normal. Tomorrow temperatures will cool down. The weekend will be a mixed bag. Next week will be for most of the next week will be in the about 10 to 15 degrees above normal. Believe it or not, we start in May with temperatures in the mid 60s for this time of year. And we'll check the stocks as well as markets will be opening soon. I'm the Making News Guy in the Weekly Zoo News Center. Welcome back to the Weekly Zoo. Gen X, Generation X are corrupted, are jaded generation. I don't say nice things about Gen X. They're the people that believe in the X Files, that believe in believe that vaccines cause autism. Remember Lindsay from La La Land? She'd say autism. Okay, we got these anti-vaxxers, and then you have anti-woke people. You bring these conservatives like Megyn Kelly. Well, actually, I'm on her side this week after Chrissy Nome, who's another Gen Xer. There's just something wrong with this generation. This latchkey generation was out till out till the sunset. Um, you wonder why Xers are so they're hardy and resilient, but are they really that? Listen, I found this podcaster YouTuber who doesn't even the microphone isn't even real. You have to watch the video on this. This is freaking hilarious. the guy is telling you to think for yourselves, but the microphone, he wants to be this alpha male's leader, but his microphone, it's totally unplugged. It's just for a prop. I mean, come on. He's just as shallow as Michael Knowles or Ben Shapiro. That was really bad. Ben Shapiro. Very bad. Gotta talk like Daffy Duck. That's what he sounds like. Well, the liberals will have to get you personally. Alright, let's play this cut. Open up the mic here. Open up our cart machine, whatever the hell it's called. We only captured a piece of this. We didn't show the whole thing. But here we go.
Forget about Gen X. It's not because they just don't remember or don't think about us. It's because they're afraid, so they don't want to mention us. And they're afraid of one thing, because we bring one thing to the table that nobody else seems to have today. And that is what they're deathly afraid of. And I'm going to tell you what it is.
Singer follows.
Given everything that's going on today, what is the one thing that Gen X does and has that everyone else should be afraid of, whether they be younger or older? What is the one thing that is the main reason why they skip over us whenever they talk about anything? Or when they do mention us in passing, they try and lump us in with somebody else? That one thing that they are all afraid of, that we have, that is lost to everybody else these days, is the ability for critical thinking. The idea that we can think for ourselves, make our own decisions.
Do it yourselves, like jacking off? What is the truth? What is the truth? No, it's... Are you kidding me? They didn't learn anything in school. Think critically. That's fine. Right, but... My old man. Oh my god, that's what drives me nuts. Why? That's something he said about millennials too. Sorry, shut up. Are you supposed to not question? Oh my god. No. Well, do you need to have an angle? You better do it now! Well, wasn't that what your parents preached? Oh my god. Go against self-talk. I. You need to know what's in your brain. The video got cut up a little bit. He was referring to a right winger, but
little drone and do whatever they tell you. That's why Gen X doesn't get mentioned. That's why we are so-called the forgotten generation. Everyone wants to skip over us because they can't control us. They never could. They couldn't control us when we were kids. They couldn't control us as teenagers. They couldn't control us in our youth. And they can't do it now that we're older. So you need to understand that thinking for yourself is the greatest gift you're ever going to give yourself and you're ever going to allow yourself to have.
That's part of it. That's not the entire, video, just for timing purposes and deadlines. We were only able to capture half of that. But no, the problem with Xers is they think for themselves, they're hyper individualistic, and this is why our country in the United States is falling apart. We have this conservative, wannabe who's these Gen Xers are really, they are right wingers. Many of them are, and many of them had to, hold themselves by the bootstraps, really. And look at what's happened with hyper independence. You might as well just be masturbating and not screw anybody because what you don't believe in being around people. There's a comment on this video which I don't have on my screen, but it said something to the effect that he has no friends or they don't have any friends because they spoke the truth, and I'm fine with that. And that's why our society is so isolated, so lonely, and we blame the boomers for problems. What about these hyper individualist Gen Xers? I mean, seriously, I just sometimes wonder. I get another cut here in let's see if I got it in here. Do we have it? I don't think we have it in here. Oh, maybe. Yeah, we got it up here. And here's another example of what Gen Xers have done to our society, just making our lives a living hell. Let's listen to Joe Rogan recently. This is this will say everything you need to know. I mean, again, yes, are we talking about right wingers or whatever? But let me just see if I get this up. Hold on. This is coming from the network, so there's probably going to be some delay. I'm buffering because we're streaming it from the other computer here. There you go. It's pretty cute. It just has to stream it. It's like streaming, but it's coming from the file server. Come on, Tucky boy. Come on. Don't be shy. Come on. Alright, it doesn't like me. Let's play the other cut. That one might work. Come on. There.
The Joe Rogan.
So this was the start of the Joe Rogan podcast. Tucker Carlson's on. And right out of the bat, he's got some late breaking story of some conspiracy.
No, what's that?
This is crazy.
Yeah, I guess we're rolling.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. No. You can. This is just someone just sent me this. This is
Project
Who's that
Aqua.
someone? Imaginary?
They just released, I think, by accident.
How does that happen?
It's Kona Blue. You familiar with this?
No.
Kona Blue is it was a program. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna send this to Homeland Security. Just released this.
Send it to me. I'll send it to Jamie.
And
They're just sending
no, I got it right.
each other. Let's talk about the redundancy here.
I don't know.
It's no efficiency.
You don't do email?
No. I haven't done email in many years.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you exist?
I do text.
Wow. Just text?
Yeah, I don't do email. I don't go on the fucking internet. I don't have a TV. I'm not into that. But anyway,
I don't use the fucking internet. This is Tucker Carlson.
no, that stuff is bad. You know,
Yeah, I guess.
that's my isolation tank. I just stay away from that shit. But anyway,
That's smart. Did you text it to me?
Yeah, I did.
It didn't get to me.
He goes on.
The big thing. Okay, so this is so amazing. So this is in there. They're talking about this.
Alleged program. Alright, that was he mentions, I think he later on says he doesn't use Twitter or something like that. So yeah, this is Gen X. This hyper independent generation, and they can't even freaking know how to use their phone. The only, it reminds me of my crazy aunt in California, where she was still using the flip phone like I didn't know what that was. Boy, they treat the millennials like shit. And and like, yeah, the crazy aunt was it was was it her smartphone? No, it was his flip phone that she went into the digital age, and Facebook, which is, Gen X's favorite platform to be raw and real, because Facebook rewards that great behavior. Alright, we're going to take another break here. We'll be back in a moment here on the Weekly Sue here, and we'll continue on. We're going to, maybe if we have time, Andrew Tate. Just some of the most outrageous shit he said recently here on the Morning Sue. Okay, 9:50 a.m. We'll come back in a moment. All right, we're back here, coming up in about a minute away. We're back momentarily in a few minutes. In a minute, 9:51. We're not gonna get the tea cut up. I can't bust in it. No. All right. Well, I guess it's gonna be the purple pill material. Or maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, I should. All right. Welcome back to the Zoom. It's your humble zookeeper here on the Weekly Zoo here. Our show there, My Life is a Wild show. We try to do my commentary and thoughts and the theme of a morning show here. And like I said, we have other features on our show that we will be returning in the coming weeks and days. And we will return to the purple pill bit because the way that we had technical mishaps last week, the management wanted me to not touch the equipment again. So couldn't. That's why you did not hear an episode of the purple pill. You can check that out at clickfo.me. CLECKFO.me. Podcast.clickfo.me. I should have all this stuff right in front of me, but we'll put it in the show notes as well. Let's check with M&G. Do you have the markets available, M&G? Do a market check. Your phone's dead. I get you. I get you. I get you. I know it's one of those days where we are having just trying to get to the groove of this. I mean, I was doing this up until we were rebooting the zoo last summer, 2023, and we're like, this is something I wanted to do, and then my grandmother's illness got really bad, and we were trying different ways to get the stream to work out because we had perpetual technical problems, and I don't know if there's been ever a good day for the zoo to kind of if there was ever a day that the show actually was ever stable without some technical problems, but at least we're working here the last couple of days. Yeah. I did the show Friday night. I forgot about that. We did the show Friday night because we weren't able to go with whatever happened last time. But anyhow, at least we're on and God, getting tired all of a sudden. I needed that last night. Well, maybe I should do this Zoom more often at night. We were supposed to go at night, and then for whatever reason, they didn't want me to do that. I guess. Alrighty, we are I don't have that clip either. I don't think. No, I don't have that clip. Okay. Yeah, we're missing some clips here, because apparently we were capturing different things and it didn't come out properly. So on next week's edition of the Weekly Zoo, we will be doing a check-in from our friend Chris Williamson, formerly from Love Island, out in the UK, and he will be we will be playing some of his wild cuts, him mocking the left And then, do we want to do Scotty? Does anyone want to listen to that jackass, Scott Galloway, who just, says that, there are more people, female combat people, than there are male kindergarten teachers. I mean, what kind of logic is Professor Galloway's? We hate him so much. And then Lizzie Plank, that little girl, that was he a 6-foot girl? She's younger than me by 7 days. We'll have we'll play some outrageous Elizabeth Plank. Oh, I'm sorry, her name's Liz Plank. We gotta cut corners here. She's kind of creepy like a lizard too, so we'll have that coming up next week or something. There's some really wild cuts I've heard. In stuff of that, or at least on the Purple Pill, that is another podcast that I'm doing on. I had this great idea, the Purple Pill, and I just like that in a way. But there's a couple YouTube videos that I want to react to, and just the overall view on gender, the politicization. We on our last show we did the episode on a word of the day, and what's this whole idea of the West? What is the Western culture? Are people mistaking the Western culture for Eastern culture? You might want to think of that too. That will be coming next on the Purple Pill in um coming soon. All right, that's it for this show here. I'm just gonna sign off here. There will not be an Eleanor coming up next. We normally do that at 10 in the morning, but we're now going to just cut that off. Thank you for folks for watching this stream, listening to the stream. We'll have the podcast version coming up very soon, maybe later today. Until next time, thank you for watching. We're actually ending right at 9:58. 15. Perfect. I actually landed on time. Bye bye.